Welcome back to the land of Eamstream.
The land of Eamstream. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mucklands.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Used Dome energy in that one statement.
That's good. It's a good omen.
Oh, yeah,
Good
I'm doing
omen.
fantastic. I can't wait to play this game with you all because it's my favorite part of the week.
Agreed.
It's something we all look forward to here on the land of Eamstream.
Oh, for sure. For
Wow.
sure.
Can we just cut? Can we cut all of this? Let's cut it.
No, can't cut it because it's real. This is who we
First
are.
things first, though. We do
Shout out
have
to new Patreons.
shout out our new patrons.
Yes.
Welcome
Thank
to
you for
the
patronizing
Patreon.
us.
Shout out to Lith.
Hey,
Who's also a prominent Discord member. Shout out
Prominent.
to Jeeberdex, who's a prominent YouTube commenter.
oh, a podcast or YouTube. That's right. YouTube is the
YouTube.
Shout out to Phil. And
Phil.
shout out to Carl and
Mhm.
Adam.
Mhm.
Might have said Adam last week, but we're saying Adam again. Shout out
Saying
to
it
double
Adam.
shout
again.
out. Make it
Double
a double
shout
shout
out.
out.
For real, thank you for supporting us. We really, really do appreciate it. It makes the actual play possible, but it also supports all of our creative activity. Just last week, we released a new beta class, the Tycoon, and that's available to the patrons of Patreon that they can give feedback on the class. We've already got a lot of people asking about it on Discord. I'm really excited to play alongside George, who I know will be a Tycoon in our next campaign.
Let's let it chum. Let's do it.
Hell yes. Heck yes.
Yeah. And, James and I are thinking about putting more stuff out on Patreon as the months go on. So look
I think
forward
it's a
to
good
that.
incentive to be at the $5 level. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Last week, you guys had quite a session.
Oh, indeed.
What
George,
didn't
you
happen
know,
last week?
Quite the adventure. Georgie, take us through the minutes with passion and excitement.
Don't know if I had the passion or the excitement, but we're going.
Oh, I know
through
you
some-
do. I know
There's
you do.
these are a
because
lot of minutes. All right, let's knock this out.
I just want
Quest
you to
76.
read- Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. Hey, Jason. Holler out at Jason. Quest 76. Pour one out for Snatch and Plucky. First thing we do is roll for Snatch and Plucky survival, but they get a 1. They think they've hit the big time when they find a skeleton covered in jewels, but as they reach in, they're all swallowed by a gator.
Hey,
Jed-
Yuli, welcome.
Hey, Yuli. Haven't seen you in a bit. Jed and Maisel, don't know where Kate is these days. Penny, Bonnie Bad Apple, Mercs from Firedamp, those are all people we're relying on in the days to come. Huge uses Barfly. Can't talk today. Gets a 12 plus 2 equals 14 to find a
Huge.
non-tricky. Huge. This is his alter ego. Turner and Huge. Uses Barfly to try to find a non-tricky to a bar called the Underground Turnip. Barkeep answers any one question, tells us the leader of Tricky Toe Gang is an old man, very frail, in an underground bunker under the Heartworm Hotel, aka Old Man Chumbry is there. Somehow Turnip fails to come up. Your son fails to come up in the name because it's named Underground Turnip. You never talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
How's your son right now?
He's good.
Pooch. Okay.
He's good. He's
Okay.
he's hanging out with the folks over at the Shrine of Ogo.
Yep. It's getting his learning on. Moving
Yep.
on. We recount our allies and abilities and remember things about Dwog. Remember that the Hinterlander likes Penny. I good news that the Drake above us is not as smart as other Drakes. We'll see how that comes into play. The most visible member of the Tricky Toe Gang is Go the Toad. He's in the vault, which is where the Drake is based out of. And I think we realize that the Hinterlander is based out of there as well. Goat is eating up the fame. He's essentially the mayor face of the town and may pull the strings. But we were thinking of turning Goat versus Dwog Chumbry, but we realize he may be satisfied at the moment. Jedediah says that Goat likely won't remember us because we keep thinking to ourselves, is he going to recognize us as Specs and Groucho? And then
You're nothing to him.
we're nothing to him.
Oh.
We're less than nothing. We talk about Penny and the Hinterlander's brief love affair, but it dissolved when he joined the Tricky Toe Gang for what she thinks is money. So I tried to good news that the real reason the Hinterlander is there is that his dog is being held hostage, and it's a failure with 4 with a plus. But we realize there's something keeping the Hinterlander there that may go beyond just cold hard cash. So we have a plan, which I should have put in quotation marks because we have a loose like framework of a thing we might try to pull off. And we go to the vault to figure stuff out. As we rest for the night,
Framework of a thing.
yeah, Hooch drinks some Fizzy Whiz Code Green and is now glowing green, and all his hair falls out.
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yep, gotta remember it. Realms. I use a quest point and a true sight compass to get a discovery and roll a 12. We come across a small cemetery with a gravestone for Peter the Bold, a hero from the olden days, Ben's first ever D&D character, who is a dwarf, and a ring lies in the snow. I pick it up. The headstone says, "Here lies Peter de Bode, hero of the realm. He went through a portal in time and ended up on the David Letterman show." The ring, I roll a 14. It's a unicorn ring with a piece of unicorn's horn embedded in the ring. So we have a +1 treasure hunting check, but I killed Ben immediately. And +1 treasure hunting check, but you're disliked by fairy folk. So that's an interesting little relic to have on hand.
Unfortunate.
We get to the vault and a hunchback wug answers the door and lets us in. Hooch asks if Gode's treating him well. He is Thurwig, and Hooch tries to sell him on a dream. He's a holdover from the Felmont times. A master blacksmith, he spots our Windy World mace, and we confess it was we who took it from the stone before we destroyed it. He's disappointed with the fact that we destroyed it and says that's not good. But Hooch tries to explain they weren't very nice to us and charms him with a 7. We ask about the Hinterlander, find out he's the keeper of the Drake. Solid 7.
Charms him with a 7.
Yeah, charms him with a 7. No drawbacks.
Name of my new band.
Yeah.
Charms him with a 7.
He's. We ask about the Hinterlander. He's the keeper of the Drake and is by Gode's side all the time. In recent days, the Drake has been ornery and seems discontent with his lot in life. Gode's room is like Jabba's palace. The guards on the other side of the door as we walk up to it are probably drunk. I good news, the Drake hates it here and wants to flee, and I roll a 3, so the Drake does not, in fact, hate it here and want to flee. Hooch stumbles and pretends to be a glowing ghost with a 10 trickery check. The guards are somewhat shocked, and a very drunk Gode is roused. The Drake snarls in the corner, chained up. The Hinterlander looks on, unimpressed. Hooch says, "I am the ghost of Bradshaw. I alone know your secret. You plan to betray Chumbray." He denies this. And then Hooch follows up with you don't have the money to pay the Hinterlander, who shoots him a look. Hooch attempts to blame game that Gode's been squirreling away the money himself and plans to skip town and gets a 12. I songweaver the crowd to feel anger and resentment towards Gode, and as they all awaken angry and drunk, the Drake gets riled up, and says, "Quiets." I tell Ben, "Can you do dumber?" Because it's supposed to be a dumb Drake.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hooch fails a perception check with a 4 and sees the Drake is angry. Gode stands up and tries to calm him down. So I narrate her that bags of coins come tumbling out of his waistcoat with a 9. And all hell breaks loose as everyone dies for the coins. The Drake bites a guy in half, and the Hinterlander looks like he can't control it and reaches down to undo the chain. I attempt to epic solo him as he's bodyguarding Gode, and you notice that the Hinterlander definitely looks different and doesn't seem to recognize me. This guy, the Hinterlander, should hate us. Hooch attempts to vanish, gets a 7, but it's glowing, so the Drake remains peripherally aware of his presence. I songweaver the Drake to feeling unrelenting anger, hatred towards Gode and the Folander, and he leaps over the throne towards them. Get a 9. Hooch slingshots the chandelier to, quote, Scooby-Doo catch the two before they escape, and he rolls a natural 12. It falls down comically, and they spin like they're trapped in a hula hoop. The Drake leaps after them and AoEs everyone around. Gode and the Hinterlander end up in a tussle with a 5. The Drake is slamming the chandelier around as they're ragdolling. Gode is screaming. The Folander is lithe, however, and slips out and is amazing. His helmet comes off, and it's Cade Cataran. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
It looks, much to our surprise, it looks like Cade is torn between helping Gode and putting his helmet back on. It seems like Cade doesn't quite yet want Gode to die. Hooch tumblers with a 6 in and distracts the Drake, drawing an attack for 6 dread and counter-attracts the Drake with a 12 for 7 dread. So they end up locked in a cycle of hits with counters. Hooch raises his shield at the last minute, but is downed. Cade Cataran audibly curses and leaps up to rescue Hooch. It's a success with a twist, and his cover is now blown. While he grabs Hooch and runs for the door, we make our escape. We roll to see, as we escape, if Gode dies. He rolls a 10 and is a survivor. We roll to see if the Drake unluckily gets killed. With disadvantage, it's 7 and a 12, and he handily cleans up. Cade is ticked off. He was getting close to go to draw Dwog out to talk before he breaks his neck. We realize we can't head back to the Shrine of Ogo because people are hot in our tail. So we break back into Pandora's. It's disheveled with cobwebs all over the place and bloodstains on the walls. We catch up. Cade thinks we're pretty cool guys for what we did at the stone. He had a feeling it was us the whole time. And that's where we start.
Boom shakalaka. You know what I mean?
Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. What is that from?
NBA Jam.
Yeah, I think boom shakalaka. It's from somewhere. It'll come to me in a minute.
10 minutes from now, and you'll just spontaneously shout out.
Muppet Treasure Island.
There you go. Ben, you are actually are muted, my friend. This time you are.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do? You're with
Is that what you've been
Cateran.
saying like 4 times so that we just didn't hear you?
No, I think I just said you guys are in Penny Pandora's Penny House.
That's it.
Pancakes.
House
It's a
of
house made
International
entirely out
House of Pennies.
Yeah. What is your plan? What do you want to
What
do
plan?
with? You have the band back together.
We have the band back together. We got to get to Chumbry.
How long until the mercs from Fire Damp get here, Ben? The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
It's a great question.
That's
That is a
rolling.
great question.
Because we sent God, what's his leg? Legs the troll? No. Is it legs?
Sven.
Worm.
No,
Worm. Legs the troll. Legs. Ben muting himself. Having no authority from the beginning. Very nice. Indeed. Yuli knows what's up.
Yuli knows.
I'm just spotting you guys some authority at the beginning.
Benevolence knows no bounds.
Neverland.
All right, let's roll to see where your soldiers are, your mercs.
You want to roll a trilogy?
Sure.
So you can
Oh,
feel
my
the
end rolled
glory.
20. There it is. Okay. I rolled
Mercenaries.
12. They're 8 minutes away.
They're on their way, but
With a twist.
it's not imminent.
They're in
Okay.
besieged by werewolves. near
So,
Krogland.
yeah, they're in Krogland fighting for their lives. Okay, so
You got a feeling that they will arrive in some days.
Okay, sounds good. So we know that. So we have some days to plan for their arrival. Do we have gold to pay them? Yes. We have some gold to pay them. All right, because we sent a gold pouch given to Worm. We have a few gold left. We got to be careful. All right, so when can we head back to the Shrine of Ogo? It's the night. We should probably rest for the night, tend to our wounds.
I thought
Tell
we were
campfire
at the
stories.
Shrine of Ogo.
No.
Ogo.
We went. We
YOLO.
we went to the Shrine of Odo. It's a security checkpoint.
Oh my god.
You guys are Penny Pandora's, remember?
Yeah, we're in Pandora's.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's rest for the night and swap stories.
I'm gonna go through the pantry and just eat flour.
Yeah, you consume
There's,
a mouse that's been
Gutter snails all inside of it.
I ate them too. She's so hungry, guys. There's no rations, so I just eat the gutter snails. They're edible though, right? We could like cook them up.
Yeah, get some butter. You know, just some herbs de Provence. Get little snail forks. So as Hooch eats the gutter snails, I open up some quality rations and feed Cade and myself.
You feed him by hand.
My mama bird him. I just chew it for him, and then he slaps it out of my hand and picks it up off the floor and eats it himself.
This is where you maintain part of your culture as a Welkin, but then everyone else in the room knows that's just not true.
My paternal instinct like kicks in, my eyes glaze over, and I just do what comes naturally.
Pupils go to pinpricks.
Yeah. Let's do. I'll do campfire thing, Ben.
Yes.
Ooh, I might not actually
Thought that was gonna be a
camp this
turn.
fire. Oh, where did it go? Campfire songs. Oh, okay. On a 6 to 8, I choose one option below. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do the instead of someone dangerous one, and we'll just heal what we can. I know you're low, Hooch, but
Okay.
I'm at 4. I'm not super low.
okay.
Hey, Caterin.
I was gonna say before we sleep, I'll play some soothing music around the campfire and give Hooch some courage back.
As you guys are like telling Cade about like your
2 hit points.
exploits and whatnot, he asks, whatever happened to that sorcerer?
Which sorcerer? Because unfortunately, I think we rolled up a couple. Hold on. Yeah,
I know which.
no, yeah, is it Jadazat that we're looking for? Jazar?
Yeah, that one. Where'd he
Okay.
go?
Well,
Hold
when
on.
we blew up the stone,
Yeah, go for it.
we did manage to take out the coven of sorcerers, except Jadazat. He walked away unscathed
In the desert somewhere.
into the desert. He's
Zaldir was
not a
eradicated.
man, is he?
Mithra was destroyed, and Jadazat persists.
That might be a problem.
Oh,
What you mean? You think he's like, he's like after us? I like suddenly start looking out the windows. He's not coming here. We got away. He doesn't know who we are.
You've definitely made an enemy.
that won't be an issue right now. Surely, that's a future problem.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley.
He takes his helmet off and he's just like Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that so much. That'd make me so happy.
He's
I
a
don't know how
young
I-
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah,
He's a
just
young
strapping
Leslie Nielsen
young.
when he was a dramatic actor before
Yeah.
he like found out that he was a genius in comedy.
How do you guys feel about the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Is it for real?
Yep.
I was about to say it's an odd choice, but actually, I think it could work. Just
It's
could
like the
work.
same. It's like the same arc almost. Like I think he has the comedic chops. Anyway, sorry, I had to ask.
All right. Anyway, that's not good that he could be showing up for revenge at any point in the future of our lives. That's terrible. But if we can't blow him up, we'll have to come up with another way to stop him.
well,
Cade clenches his fist. He says, "I have one way," and then he just keeps looking at his hand, like he's just gonna punch the guy.
Punch his lights out. You know what I mean? Okay.
can't worry about that now. We gotta focus on Chumbry
Yeah.
and how you guys royally screwed my plans.
Look,
There's people dying in the streets right now, Cade. We
he
don't have
said it.
time for your plans.
Do you even have a plan?
Yeah.
Inkling of a plan?
Of course
Yeah.
we do. I go rummaging around through the bag of holding
Yeah.
or whatever it's
Pull
called.
out a gremlin.
I pull out a gremlin. This guy right here. He's our ace in the hole, literally. What do you say, Ace?
Where's the guy get some food around here, huh?
Just like
I-
throw him at the cash
Feed
register.
I toss him like some
Feed me, Steve.
like a broken plate.
Yeah. I'm not
This
a fan of
gremlin.
porcelain.
Hey, I just hold your horses, guy. This gremlin, Cade, is gonna eat the entire security system at Heartworn Hotel, and we are gonna slip in navigate the random dungeon one last time, find
Hey, just
Chumbry.
Size.
Yeah.
Don't keep listening. We're gonna find Chumbry, and then we're gonna put him on public trial.
Public trial.
Yeah, so the people
I
of
don't know what he's
Bogtown
talking about, Cade.
don't have to be afraid of these guys
It's a
anymore.
terrible idea.
As soon as they realize that these guys are pushovers, they're going to be run out of town. Plus, we've got an army of mercenaries that we hired with our infinite money.
Yep. The last part's true. All of it.
I have a mind to pull him out into the street and stone him.
The mercenaries?
That's a way to go. That's a way to go. That's a way to do it.
Speaking as the Shadow Master, I approve this message.
Which
Two
message?
Batmans in the room.
The stoning. Yeah, we just out Batman each other. Fear me. No, fear me. No, fear me.
Still need some food here.
I throw him at the cash register, which is mechanical. It's a sputter register.
You throw him at.
I throw him at it.
I can work with this.
He catches his whole body by
Yeah.
latching on with his teeth.
I say, Cade, we have one last thing. I pull out it looks like an unremarkable tin can. If you're listening closely, you hear the distant cries of a scrockwing. I put it to his ear. I say, hear that? Say that's collateral damage. You're coming up. You know what I'm we have
I bet you never seen one of those before, right, Ace?
emergency, but
I'm gonna start calling everybody Ace now.
yeah, Ace. My God. Yeah, I tell him it's risky and there will be a lot of collateral damage, but as a last resort, we have this.
Please don't use this indoors.
It's the best place to use it.
I don't know.
That's like
We have a long history of using very powerful destructive thing indoors.
Yeah. Cedar Hurricane, #1 place to deploy indoors.
Indoors.
What do you think happened to the stone? Don't follow the literature on the outside of the box. I'm just saying.
Don't use it indoors when I'm with you.
We can do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But no promises. Just saying. Am I right? Huh?
Yeah, I high five.
You gonna leave me
Basically,
hanging?
we're back to square one.
It's like square 2 or 3 at least. We got some stuff working for us.
It's a way to.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I feel like it's more of a triangle. We're triangulating. We're coming together.
It's like a
The
rhombus.
three of us and Maisel and
Rhombus of
Jedediah
destruction.
and Penny.
How many
Pineapple.
men
Turnip.
have you hired?
Why do they have to be men?
Soldiers, mercenaries.
Cade becomes exhausted by the question.
He remembers why he went undercover in the first place.
The whole city's at stake, and he's been slowed down by that question.
Yeah. Ben, I
I-
actually, there were a lot, right?
I don't know.
At least
It's like
At least
Blazing
1,000.
Saddles. Like when the guys are going through the checkpoint, like that many guys.
There's probably like 20 guys.
It's pretty good. I was like
20,
just kinda-
80, somewhere in between.
It's impossible to know.
A lot of a ton of dudes. Soldiers. Mercenaries, really. They don't believe in an ideal. They do it for money. Like, in many ways. Huh? Am I right? Bounty Hunter Brothers?
All right,
Yeah.
we'll use them as spawner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just to soften.
We
it
got to
up.
make their use quick. We can't give them time to
Regret it.
tail it.
That I agree with.
Anything else? Any other reinforcements?
Yeah. You saved the best for last. His name is Dagwood DeLuise. And he's the he's the captain of, my God, I can't remember the name of the ship. The Belafonte.
I know. You can't remember the name of the Belafonte? It's like
Yeah.
the Belafonte.
He's like right there.
He's a submarine captain. He'll be here
Yeah.
with his crew.
And his wife.
What
Don't
can
fall in
that
love
do?
with his wife.
What can you provide with a
With that
submarine?
Shock and
Technology.
awe. Am
Yeah,
I right?
shock and awe. But he comes at a high cost. We may encounter his arch nemesis, Jeff Goldfish, sometime. in the future.
Worse than Jadazat.
Yeah,
actually.
he's
Jeff Goldfish.
he's the BBEG we all deserve.
I bet this broken circle sorcerer. We realize we have a lot of the same goals and aspirations. And all. After a couple of glasses of apple cider and a fist pump, we decided to join forces.
I like the idea that Jeff Goldblum or Jeff Goldfish rather like encountered Jadazat. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum himself was like so fascinated with like the hand gestures and stuff that Jadazat was doing, and like but found out that he himself is is incredibly adroit and natural at like casting and stuff, and just was like, so I just started moving my hands, and then he poof disappeared, and I got all his power.
Now I'm how do you say it? A magician of sorts.
Yeah, a grandmaster.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Yes. Yes.
It only
sorry that was 100
minutes to get it out of bed.
Unnecessary derailed.
No, it was necessary because you should never have asked us who else we had, Ben. No, but that's who else we have.
Dagwood Deloise.
I mean, there's Bonnie Badapple. She'll probably join us too. I think she's back at the Shrine of Ogo.
All right, we got to use all these people. It's a distraction.
What happened to Elmo and Noggin? Are they sailed up to Eppley or something, right?
Yeah, they're long gone.
Okay.
They're in another sandbox. Okay.
They're in another sandbox with another crew. You know what I mean?
Ben, I'm going to roll a percent chance. If we roll a 9+, Barney Glug is waiting for us at the Shrine of Ogo as a reinforcement
to kick off the campaign.
Yeah. He did.
He's waiting there to kill you.
Yeah. He's there all right. But
you stole my wallet again.
He's
joined
the Tricky Toe gang.
I was just about to say he's all hard now. He's got like
he's got like whaler tattoos on him, even though he's a whale.
He's a hard guy.
Like a nautilus on his chest and
like
an anchor on his back. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess our plan of sneaking into the Heartworm Hotel isn't a good one.
Well, I mean, what is
it's the only way we've got,
right?
But what I'm saying is we use all those other people's distractions.
Okay.
I agree.
Fair enough. What about rousing the
security? Huh?
What about rousing the populace? When things start to turn our way, maybe a good old-fashioned uprising, and we can run these Tricky Toes right into the swamp.
I'll let you handle that.
All right, and then
their
when
blood
they
can
get
be
to
on
the
your
swamp,
hands.
Well, I'm not saying they got to fight anybody, but sticks and stones at the end could be a good motivator for bloody Tricky Toes to go into a swamp where my stalwart companion will open up that can.
I look around. I don't know who you're talking about.
When you open a can, the Scrockwing,
it's going to come back to the city.
It's going to eat those people.
Mm-hmm.
The Tricky Toes? Yeah. Right? I thought.
And the civilians.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
It's like the best and worst possible item to have.
Yeah, well.
It'll get the job done, but at a horrible cost. We would probably be like
essentially through. I'm -1 lore.
I'm +3 lore, and I still wouldn't have thought that through.
You guys hear a noise.
Noise. We have a noise.
Like a creak, and then you hear some footsteps. Before you know it, Turnip is standing there.
Turnip!
Hey, Dad.
I'm not your dad. He's your dad. I'm your uncle. I'm your uncle.
Wait, is this another one of my new dads?
I have 3 dads.
He like shrugs and leaves the room.
No.
Saying
like,
no.
All right. Hear me out. What is Turnip's like race?
Boggart.
He's a Boggart.
Ah, shoot. Cade is not a Boggart, right? I wanted him to actually be one of Cade Cataran's illegitimate sons.
God.
What do we roll to make that true?
Yeah, what? Good news.
14.
Um,
Good news. Your long lost son. He's right here.
Turnip, he says, "Oh, there's a big hullabaloo in the streets."
Oh yeah, what's going on?
You hear people snapping their fingers and yelling, "Come out and play!" It's like a mixture
When
of
you're
Warrior
in church.
and Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah. And West Side
Well, I
Story.
assumed
That's
it
West
was
Side Story
because
is
of
what I
you
was thinking.
guys.
Yeah.
The Drake is in, full effect, flying around.
Hate the Drake.
All right. I gotta say, if the Drake is flying around disturbing the city, maybe we should get everybody to take cover and we release this Grockwing.
The kaiju battle.
Yeah.
Well, the only
have
people
fought this
outside
Drake
of
like
the
4
Trickito
times.
gangs.
Sorry, Ben, what'd you say?
The only people outside right now in the middle of the night in a snowstorm are the Tricky Toes.
I know what I need.
You were talking about a distraction.
I need to
Listen
get to the
me.
roof.
Fools.
I need to get to the roof right now.
Who is this kid? He's compromising our position.
He's not compromising anything. He's in our club. He's our son.
Club?
Luchas Heroes, you haven't heard?
You offer him a membership.
Hey,
I'm already
children.
Okay, look.
I've
You want to join the club?
Ben, I've already left and I'm on the roof and I've flown a couple roofs adjacent to where we are.
To what
Where'd
end?
Brando go?
I'm gonna play a song. Oh God, I have to scroll back to my build. Sorry, my character sheet's a mess right now. Or my ability. I want to make him feel something.
Who? Make who feel?
There we go. I want to song Weaver the Drake. I want to send him into a blind rage to where he attacks the Tricky Toe guys too. Like just attacks anything out in the streets moving.
I'm there for this.
Okay.
If you roll a 1, though, the only one he sees is you.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And it'll be like a dogfight in the sky.
Yeah.
He's fine with that because he can't roll a 1.
Don't be surprised.
So I'm giving you disadvantage with -3.
Oh,
boy.
Rockwing sees me. It's like so here's what happens, right? Sorry, Ben. Here's what happened. I get up onto one of the joining roofs and I start to play my guitar, but the wind and the sleet and the snow of the snowstorm are just freezing my finger feathers to the bones. And the guitar just ain't playing right. Making a lot of just noise. So what would it's a failure with a plus, or is it just like it's a 4? Yeah.
The plus is that you see what's going on in the city. You see that the Drake is really angry. He's been cut and slashed in a fight.
Ooh.
And he's just kind of like he'll periodically just like claw at buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You see like ants on the ground, Tricky Toe gang members running around, and they seem fearful of the Drake as well. But they're definitely searching. They're like looking through windows and stuff.
Not good.
Got it. Are they going like door to door? Just kind of like, yeah, they're just looking.
Hello is
yeah. Is
I'm going door to door.
Is the bird of the house home?
I wonder. While they're all looking, should we go to the hotel?
No. I'm gonna burn all my powers right now.
Everyone.
Yeah. I'm gonna good news that Martang is close and using the cover of the blizzard to slowly take out Tricky Toe gangsters.
Cue the First Blood theme.
Yeah. Can I do that, Ben?
He's close in what?
and using the cover of the blizzard to take out Tricky Toe gangsters.
Okay.
Let's see how many ones I can roll. Hey, it's a 10.
That'll do it. That's a 10, buddy. Well done.
All right. As you're on the roof, you actually see a manhole open up, and there's like this quick. You're not even sure what happens, but a Tricky Toe gangster just like falls over
I
like
love
a
it.
couple yards away.
It's like blow darted.
I peer into the blizzard and don't see what caused it.
I mean, this
yeah.
is you
Seeing
understanding
what
that
caused
he's doing it.
I don't
It's
see what
Brutus
caused
Martin.
it. Yeah, it's smart. Do I see Martang at all, or is he just kind of like, I know that's what's going on out there?
Yeah, that you see him.
Okay. Can I get his attention at all?
No, he's like
Mhm.
he's back into
Slinking.
the sewers.
Yeah. Okay. How many guys did he take out? Would there be like less resistance going through the direction he just cleared?
It's always changing, but he took out one guy.
Nice. Okay.
So
That was
by
good
the time
news.
you get everyone,
Mhm.
you know,
We've changed again.
what do you-
I
got-
go back down because I'm trying to think if future object. I don't have a super good ability right now to get us back to the Shrine of Ogo. I mean, I could Bard's Tail it, and so like, kind of feel like it'd be more exciting to like fight our way
Sneak
through
back.
this or like, sneak through the streets or something because we're really sneaky.
Let's do it.
I go back down and I tell the group, I say, I saw Martang out there. He popped out of a manhole and murked some guy. And then he just dove right back in, covered it up. But he's in the streets, not clearing us a path, but lightening up the load.
Thinning their ranks.
Yeah. I say there may not be a better time than now.
I shake up a can of Fizzy Whiz and I spray it on myself and then like use it as war paint.
It's glowing.
It's like bright. This is like grape. I smell
Mhm.
like grape soda, but I've got streaks of grape over me.
So you guys are talking about just going back to Ogo?
I think so. Like it'd probably be best to like get the band completely back together.
To warn them of what's going on, that they're going door to door. Hide.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Let's go out into the streets.
Make a realms check.
Go for it, Jamie. I've been rolling a lot.
That'll do it. It's a 10.
Wish.
All right. You guys skulk through the streets, try to go through the way that you saw Martang, where he lightened the load, as it were. You use the cover of the blizzard and you make it to Ogo, the Shrine of Ogo. It's dark. People probably sleeping.
We let ourselves in and huddle by the fire underneath the shrine of a giant fish man, who we determined to be Ogo.
It's a frog.
I was so close. I was just guessing. I hadn't paid attention.
Both living in water.
Yeah.
Close enough.
We warm ourselves by the fire.
I'm going to warn the guy that they're going door to door looking for us, and that anybody that doesn't want to get caught should hide.
Oh my. Yes, you should go into the basement.
The Alamo.
I'll stay up here.
Remember the Alamo. They're gonna kill this guy. It's sad.
I am gonna hide. I'm gonna stay up with him. And stay hidden, like behind the door.
Mm-hmm. Can I like I think Ben, is it too specific to swashbuckle a smuggler's tunnel?
Because these monks are also
In the basement.
smuggling goods and none of the city.
Yeah.
You try.
Or would that be like, I mean, I guess conceptually it could also be like a good news. I know that there could be there's a possibility that there is a smuggler's tunnel left over in the basement of this Shrine of Ogo. We just have to find it.
Like a smuggler's tunnel to where?
We don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, I think it's almost like more interesting to kind of make it up as we go, but could
I would
smuggled to the
say-
city outskirts, or it could be to another building somewhere else in the city. What would you think?
I might give something like that disadvantage, but if you just want to like have another hatch that doesn't go anywhere, be more.
Yeah, I am more. Yeah, I kind of wanted to, if they get in and search the place, to be able to like shuffle all of like Jed and everyone else into some other area that might be safer or that might go undetected.
Yeah, I would say something that like gives you an option to travel under the city is gonna have disadvantage.
Okay.
What if it's the sewer? Like maybe the sewer is not ideal, but we could travel through the city with it.
Yeah, you have to contend with Martang and inkpot spiders.
And Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say anything that gets you out of this place is
Uh-huh.
disadvantage. But if it's just a hatch in here,
So James,
Oh,
hear me out. Hear me out. I kind of want to roll the disadvantage.
Do it.
Yes.
So
All right,
So-
here we go. I don't even know what we're rolling with disadvantage. We're rolling with disadvantage. Hopefully this goes well. I mean, a 4.
Four.
If it was a realms, it'd be a 6.
well, what ability are you using?
If it was good news, good news that there is a way down, it'd be a 6. If I use swashbuckler to perceive the hatch or like a sewer grade entrance, it'd be a 7.
Let's go with swashbuckler.
All right. I roll. Sorry, I'm going to make notes. But yeah, so I swashbuckle. We all head downstairs, and I say, guys, they're going door to door. I really don't want to be here when the Tricky Toe gangsters get here because I think that they're angry enough to just bust in the doors of the Shrine of Ogo and toss the joint. I think I remember seeing last time we were down here some sort of hatch or tunnel that can get us. I don't know where it goes, but it'd be worth popping in and taking a look.
I'm in. We pop it open. It's just filled with xenomorphs.
Yes. Game over, man. Game
We're not
over.
going this way.
Yeah. I want Bill Paxton to be one of our characters because I love Bill Paxton. Just
All right, so you guys are going in there. Maisel,
Mhm.
Penny,
Cade,
Cade, anybody?
Cade.
Jedediah.
Jedediah,
Jedediah is not there. He's like out.
all the sputter horses. Whole stable full.
All right.
Movie species living. All the gutter snails we can eat.
You guys are kind of foregoing sleep tonight to do this.
Okay.
I think we have to.
You're saying we push 2 clicks? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You become tired. Tired. You guys are tired.
We're tuck.
You guys are tuckered.
That's fine. I think that's totally worth it. Wait. So I guess I didn't end up using my campfire ability. Or I don't know. Did I, Ben? Because we're still at night, and I never rolled to regain rations. We just kind of went to it, yeah. Because Turnip showed up. Did we
Yeah.
rest long enough to regain any kind of courage or nah?
No.
Okay,
You
I
didn't rest. You were just.
yeah, we were just chatting.
I thought you came to the conclusion that you wanted to help out the Shrine of Ogo.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. James, you did recover 2 courage when I
Yeah, I'm at 6. I'm
Okay,
good to
cool.
roll. I'm
Nice.
good to roll.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's push.
All right, we're going into the sewers.
All right. You guys make vitality checks to see if you
Oh yeah,
suffer some dread.
I do suffer dread. Oh, man, super tired.
I will use a quest point to get a 6.
Okay. Hooch, you suffer 2 dread.
Whew. All good. All good. I'm in my element down in this course.
Actually, George, you're not tired. Only Hooch is tired immediately.
Okay.
But if you keep going, you will be. All right. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Where does this go? Where does this?
I'm
tunnel
wondering,
go?
should it be? Is it time for a random dungeon, or is there going to be one in our future? So we shouldn't do one.
I think that's going to be one in our future.
Well, there
Yeah.
definitely will be one.
No, let's not do it.
Let's.
I think we
I
should
just
try
wanted
to
to make it
navigate
forward.
to underneath the Heartworm Hotel. Maybe we could somehow.
Let's call this a random maze.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I forgot how to do these. Yeah, remind us. It's like, yeah. It's kind of like a chase scene, right? Where you have to use your abilities to.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the random maze. So it is like a chase scene in a way. You guys describe how you're leading everyone through this maze, and then you make a check, and you might come upon a hazard.
Okay.
So, Georgie, you're up. How are you leading everyone through?
Europe. Do I have anything that glows? Uh-oh.
I do.
You glow. I hold up Hooch like a torch. No,
You've got the glow.
yeah. You got the glow. Do I still have I think that we'll just follow the running water. Or would we go in the direction against the water because it's going to lead us out of the poop would flow out of the city conceivably. So you should go upstream.
Unless the city is really poorly designed and it somehow has a loop.
Which it is.
Yeah, it is. Ben, would there be a way to roll like a knowledge check or like an observing check to have observed at some point in my time at Bogtown which way the sewage flows, whether it flows towards the center or towards the outskirts of the city?
Let's just use this as the check you're going to make. You're making a perception check.
Okay. Yes. Problem solves itself. I say this city is so poorly designed, but I remember seeing at the outskirts of the city dumping into the Quagmash and the Prickle massive just sewage. Just a slurry. A slurry of turds.
Yep, I think I can smell it.
So we probably have to go upstream towards the sound of flushing toilets. Yeah.
The intensity gathers as we hear it.
Yeah.
Everybody's so nervous in Bogtown. They're going to the bathroom every 2 minutes.
They get the nervous poops.
All right. That is a success. So, James, what are you doing?
Let's see. I will, as we're going up, well, so I'm doing this like a random dungeon.
Just describe how you lead the group through the maze.
Well, there's a big clutch of gutter
Gator
snails.
eggs? Gutter snails.
I almost went there, but I was like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this to myself?
It's fun. It's fun.
And there are killer rats like marching downstream towards the gutter snails, picking them off and eating them. And even though there's multiple routes, I'm thinking that the killer rats are likely coming from the center of the city, because that's where all the populace would be leaving all their scraps for them to eat. And so with everybody locked up inside, I'm thinking let's go in the direction of those killer rats. And that will lead us closer to our destination.
Sorry, let me ask you again. Where is your destination?
Yes.
Heartworm Hotel? I thought it was a hotel.
Okay.
I don't know that it should be, because it's still a few days before the. I mean, it could be, right? Because if it's a few days before the guys get here, the fire damp mercs and everyone else.
I just figured since they're searching the whole city, the last place they'd look is back at the hotel for us to be.
Yeah, I wonder if we could like get in there into like some random lower room and then like build ourselves or make ourselves like a forward operating base.
We could fortify it, like
yeah.
All right, Hooch.
Yeah.
Let's call this a wilderness check for you.
Oh boy.
That's always going really well.
To avoid the wilderness check, I drop kick a gutter snail into the mouth of the of one of the killer rats and call it bribery. No, I'll do wilderness because it's more fun. That's a 4.
You're watching animal movements, so
I'm gonna ode it. Hold on, because I just want him to roll worse this time.
No, that's don't put that.
It's also a 4.
4.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, George.
No, it was.
I feel like I swallow your abilities.
So that's what they're there for. We're getting all the bad rolls out, you know.
All right, now roll a d4.
Oh boy, how many killer rats eat me? I only took one.
Random. Sorry, one is a random creeper. So let's say that you guys you get lost in a sea of gutter snails. The whole group just find yourselves immersed in gutter goop.
This is awful. I don't like this at all. Goodness gracious.
Everybody clap your hands.
We do it. It worked. It was a successful clap. Oh no. I don't like these 10s.
We take 10 dread. 10. No, this is 100. 10 times 10.
Yeah, 10 times you each
10
take 100
10.
dread, and it carries over into your next
future characters and lives.
yeah,
make 10 characters. They all die immediately.
You have to go through the process. I want to see show your work.
Yeah, show your work, class.
Show your work.
All right, you're
10.
both hit by this goop.
I don't like goop. I don't like it. I'm not a goop. I'm a mushroom.
That should be a +1. Now you guys are both -2. Not George. Not.
Oh yeah, because I'm just -1, right?
What's your defense normally?
I would say, would you have allowed me as a reaction to put my caliber? Oh, you said my normal. Sorry. I completely ignored the thing you first said. 0.
Okay, so that is just a hit to you.
Okay.
You find yourself entangled, George.
All right.
And Hooch, you are slowed.
I like really slowly try to get my feet free, marching towards George, who's stuck. I got to get him out of here, and I pull on some rope that's connected to him, and we have 2 rounds before it becomes an Artax situation where he's absorbed by the swamp of sadness or whatever.
Yeah,
no.
You take 4 dread.
I
And
fall forward into the slime.
Oh no.
Unconscious.
is that true?
Yeah.
Yes, because I took that too. So I'm back.
Brendo, you took 1 dread.
Could I block it?
Ooh, that's a interesting.
Um,
Not really. It's like an environmental.
yeah.
Could I use Tumblr
To do what?
to pull myself free and leap onto the shells of gutter snails, but not like a path? I want to jump on 2 gutter snails and ride them like roller skates across the slime.
I mean, maybe when you wake up.
I love it.
I'm floating in the slime, just like slowly drifting downriver.
Everyone else.
It's perishes.
A tsunami of slime.
Yeah. Slime Nami.
It's a river of slime. Beneath
Uh,
the city.
how should I do this?
I play Jackie Wilson so that the slime is positively charged.
Mm-hmm. Your love.
Nature's turn.
Yes.
Okay, everyone else is either slowed or entangled as well.
Oh boy.
Brendo, what are you going to do?
I peek into my inventory and ask the gremlin, "Hey, do you like snail goo?"
Yeah. God, you're making me gag. Just
Get
thinking
back in
about it.
there. Get back in there. All right. No, I had a feeling he wouldn't
Get
like
in there.
snail goo.
Can't believe he
No.
has
What about snail goo with a bunch of quarters in it? Empty your pockets.
Hooch, why don't you see if you got
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm immune to slime wounds. Immune.
All right. So
I'm wounded. Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use at least this turn. I'm gonna use invigorating presence to top everyone's courage off and give us mental fortitude in the face of adversity of snails. And revive Hooch.
revivification?
The revivification of Hooch.
You get 11 courage back.
Whoa, I'm like
The entire party, everyone around us actually gets 11 courage back.
I'm recharged. I'm hit by a laser.
Yes, I shoot your leg. where
Cade
you got slammed.
Cataran easily rips himself free from this and is trying to make his way out.
He leaves us. He's tired of us.
You slow me down.
Now you can see that he's like pulling rope from his pack as well.
Yeah. I will, and then is it already the next turn?
Yeah.
I will go ahead, and if I turn into Shadow Master form, Kala Korbishi, do I get out of the entanglement? I change into a mist.
Does it say?
It might. 2 seconds.
Does it say I am going to use Tumblr to leap across and roller skate on some snails?
It just says formless vapor.
That which is without form cannot be bound by physics.
It's true.
All right. All right.
Have it your way.
Hooch, you are still slowed. So let me see what that does to you.
I rolled 6 inches.
You can't run. You move at half speed, and Your defense is +1, and you have disadvantage on movement checks.
Okay. Okay.
So you will have disadvantage on your tumbler.
Rolling again. That's painful.
Ooh.
7 is my total. The disadvantage eliminated the 12.
Right, success with a twist.
I can't get the snails off of me.
They're part of you now.
Get up, guys! Need some help over here.
Yeah, you've got these snails stuck on your feet.
They're on you.
If this happened to me in real life, I would actually throw up. It would be terrible to me because I don't like mollusks.
I hate mollusks.
I don't like them. They freak me.
I ate a bad plate of mollusks as a kid. Okay,
Really sticks to you.
That makes it sound so much more gross. Mollusks. Okay. No escargot for me. These were garden snails. Put in this spaghetti. Okay.
all right, Hooch. Yeah, I say you're out of the thick of the slime, but you've still got these things stuck to you.
I now have disadvantage on all sneak and movement checks because I'm covered with snails.
Yeah, until you like wash yourself. Wash.
Warsh.
Yeah, I said it.
In the
Wash.
sewer water. Sewer water.
Warder.
Wash.
Turlet warder. The tarlets.
Tarlet.
Tarlet. This is a nice Japanese tarlet.
Okay, Brendo.
Yeah.
You've gotten yourself Corbishied.
We're in for be shoot my way out.
You guys are both attacked again.
I hate creepers so much.
Oof.
I have a -2 defense though.
Well, it's good for you, but not for Hooch. He's
It's consumed again.
he takes another 3 dread.
I stand. You know what?
Yeah.
I stand.
Gave you a lot of courage, you know.
Dude,
Gave
I'm
you the
ready to
courage
rumble
to
now.
become.
I'm ready to rumble now, I tell you. Hey, I
This
would.
time you're entangled. You can't move.
Just like glued to the ground by snails that are just enveloping my body now.
Ben,
All the way.
remind
Coming up
me.
my neck. I'm freaking out.
Remind me how we're meant to deal with creepers in general.
Flamethrowers.
Run away. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably
It
the
is-
best policy because they're not like,
The flamethrowers, I got it.
or if you had some other creative idea,
I know, yeah.
Does anybody have any salt? I need salt.
but just like attacking it, it's like attacking a
useless,
sworm
yeah.
of bees or something.
Yeah.
Does
Get there
anybody have
eventually.
A dehydrated Nork's noodles salt packet.
Ooh, I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I yell everyone out of the water.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I
Better
say
plan.
everyone out of the water and then down the tunnel, like to like get up on the sides of the tunnel. I need them to get far away from me, and I'm going to hold off the snails by myself.
It's a challenge because people are slowed and entangled.
All right,
Penny
I'm
and Maisel.
sorry, I apologize for what I'm about to do, and I just opened the bag of lightning and shock everyone.
For like a brief second, you can see everybody's skeletons as they're like electrocuted in the slime.
I don't know if this is a good idea, right? Because it's 1d12. I think it's a bad idea, but it's
that
like
would be the greatest party wipe of all time. You like kill everybody with a bag of lightning.
it's like it would definitely get all the creepers off of us. I think it's just too risky. It's just too. I mean, I just want to do it, but it's too risky. Let me see
Yeah,
if I have any
you
other
see that
abilities.
Cade Cataran is trying to
Like,
get some
rope.
rope out to throw to people.
We should just
Okay.
support his effort.
yeah. I say, Cade, toss me the rope, and I will in vapor form, like because I can interact with items. I'll carry the rope through to people, and that'll be what I do on my turn.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
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 Yeah, I think let's see. I'm just gonna roll some damage here just to see like how
Oh
people are
yeah,
doing.
I mean you gotta roll damage.
Penny and
Oh no.
Maisel have both taken 6 dread. Through the
Okay, I
sword-
guess I
ordeal.
had if anyone was at some dread already, I had given them courage.
Okay,
back
okay.
to
So they're
11.
taking 3
Yeah.
from both rounds.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. Okay. So you give them the ropes.
Mhm.
And Cade
Show them the ropes.
Cade starts pulling his hardest. He's struggling though. Hooch, more snails are just crawling onto you. You'll have to disentangle yourself before you can help Cade in his efforts.
Okay.
Can't even breathe. They're in your nose. Do you have a
Here is where I would like to use Disappearing Act in an attempt to.
This is an interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what happens when he uses this.
I don't think that's going to help because
It
it's
is-
not
it
like
is-
Stuck to you.
yeah.
I beg them to stop. Please. Oh my god. No.
There,
You
you
just have
cannot
to make
reason
like
with
a flat check of
Yeah.
either might or nimbleness.
I'm gonna use Might as a bolt of lightning from Castle Grayskull strikes my body. I yell that I have the power. And it's a 12. Is it disadvantage? Yeah.
No,
I'm rolling.
it's fine.
I do it anyway.
Booyah!
Self-imposed disadvantage. That's how I roll.
Done.
Brenda, what are you doing?
I'm still. I probably couldn't get to everyone the first round with the rope, so I'll keep giving it, like passing it to other people.
I think you could have.
That's benevolent.
So it's the part of the stream
Well,
where Ben.
I am a benevolent GM.
It's
So
been said. It's been said. No, then I'll fly back to Cade and I'll provide assistance.
can you fly?
I mean, I'm a vapor.
You can hover, but you can't fly.
Can you fly?
So right, like if I paid the XP to be able to interact with objects, right?
Mhm.
So conceivably, I can interact with air and air pressure, right? And fly like a normal bird.
You can fly like a normal bird.
You're flying like a normal bird is like kind of gated in ways.
Right.
You can't be holding things and whatnot. And the
Mhm.
cowl specifically says you can't fly. You can't just like fly. You're kind of like
I
floating.
think that there's
on
an
the ground.
updated cowl that I have not put into my. I'm going to open the book. Yeah, Ben, I will hover back if that's in keeping with the ghouls here.
The point is you'll be still liable to be attacked by these things on the ground.
Okay. Except I don't know why I keep thinking Corbishi was spelled with a K. Is it because of Darren?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Come at me. May levitate but cannot fly. Oh, I didn't see this. The effect ends if doused in water or blown by the high winds. This is interesting.
I forgot about that.
Yep, I shouldn't have read it out loud. The gutter snails spit water at me repeatedly. No, let me update the Caleb Corbishi.
I think I added that based on something that happened in the game with you.
Yeah, I mean, I am the lead play tester to break things. Ooh, and it's for level minutes instead of 1 hour. That's just mean. That's messed up.
That's just
I love this.
Which thing? Just me discovering
Fact that
what
you're-
things are now.
George, you're hit.
It's a hit.
You take 3 dread
I refuse.
and you're slowed.
That's not possible. How did they slow me? I'm kidding, Ben. I get it. It's fine.
Just got goop on your vapor.
Get a spot on your shirt. Okay.
All right.
As I hover back, I am struck.
Cade Cataran with disadvantage is trying to pull everyone free, and it is critical not.
I owed Cade Cataran. Hopefully. I use a quest point. It odes.
It odes true.
Oh, that was almost a 1. Oh, I love when the 3D dice are turning and rolling. It makes me happy.
All right, success with a twist. He pulls Maisel and Penny through the goop. What is the twist? The twist is
Everyone's shoes come off. It's just like a dumb, inconvenient twist. We get foot rot and everyone has stubs.
Yeah, all right. Everyone's shoes come off.
No, it's so gross. It's so gross.
Their boots are just sitting in the goop. No
Yeah.
one's ever gonna get them.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, you're essentially at this point free of trouble. Except you're slowed unless you like clean yourselves off in some way.
I mean, there's all this water right here. Let's just clean ourselves up in that. It's gross.
I was muted. I go back into the water and I'm covered with slime.
All right, now you're covered in poop. You guys stink.
I don't smell it. I'm a mushroom guy. Just like doesn't register. This place is great. Am I right?
You're right. And when you're right, you're right. And you're right.
Okay, Georgie boy.
It's me.
Next leg of the maze.
Next leg. So we have gone. How many more legs? We don't know.
I'll let you know. You got to get 2 more successes.
Okay. I am going to. I kind of want to do this. There's a sewer troll who I'm going to use famous on. So we is that okay? It's just something different. I don't want to keep
Sure.
using swashbuckler and everything else. So as we emerge into a larger holding filling chamber, on the other side, we see that you walk around this poop pool. It's like an overflow basin. Walk around, and there is a troll sitting on the steps to a gated door that would let us farther into the sewer. And he looks at us and he says, "Oh, fresh meat. What are you going to give me?" And I say, "I see that."
About a hard time.
Yeah.
I drink a
No. I famous him and I say, "You look like a fine and refined troll. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm Brendo the Bard, the Shadow Master, purveyor of such hits as Tube Steak Mind Blown. And I think you might be a fan." And I'm going to famous him.
Let it roll, Bo.
Let it roll.
Boy.
I mean, it's a 10.
I saw that first performance. Is that Penny Pandor?
Don't be shy, Penny.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. Let's have a hootenanny right here.
We spend the night in his company in the safety of this area. I use campfire tales to make it safe. And we all regain courage. No, I don't know. Is this a place for a hootenanny, Ben?
The acoustics are fantastic.
I mean, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Torta.
Unless you guys are Ninja Turtles. Are you?
We order pizza down here.
Let's roll it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was making notes. So wow.
We
How
all
to
I'm
get
a Ninja
pizza.
Turtle.
got it. Our Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay for late pizza or whatever it says.
Right. All right.
So we're located at 122 and an eighth.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's
where you
remote.
are currently in Bogtone.
122 and an eighth.
Mhm.
Turtle Street.
You guys have a mini hootenanny for like 4 minutes. And then Cade says, "All right, let's go. Let's come on." And Hooch, what are you doing? What's your method to your madness?
The method to my madness. I'm going to identify that there is deep water, just on very, very deep water in front of us, and the only way across is going to be to create some sort of a makeshift bridge with a bunch of wooden planks that must have been left there from some maintenance crew, but they're now a little rotten, so I don't
All right.
know.
If you roll under a 3, it's actually dark water and it consumes us all. Ooh.
What am I rolling? Because that could be under 3.
I mean, tinker probably to make a bridge. All of your ideas are just not ideal for your skill set,
Sorry.
which
It's
I
like
love.
really good, but really bad.
Yeah, so that's a 1 then, because I'm -2.
I say Moichitat, and we're consumed by dark water and fall into the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are like trying to assemble this bridge, and you fall in.
And since we're all still tied together with a rope, because Kate thought that'd be safer, like it just pulls all of us in.
Yeah, and let me roll to see if there's a liger shark in the water.
There is, you die.
Yeah, 100%.
There is, and you die.
Hooch, you take 5 dread just from the sheer shock, and so do you, Brendo.
Okay, I accept. And so does everyone else. It's just 5.
I destroyed us yet again.
Maisel is unconscious.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are like gasping for air. All the light seems to be fading, and then you see a light in the water, and you hear, I can't do the noise, but you see this giant vehicle.
Is it the Belafonte? And I love you so much right now.
That's the greatest thing.
Best GM ever.
The Belafonte.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where we'll end it today.
That is amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Who would have ever thought that? Like, how many quests did we Belafonte and for? I mean, it's just like that may have been my favorite part of this whole ordeal, and I love that it's coming back, and it makes me so like full of joy.
It was a definite arc. I'm not sure how many sessions it was.
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments how many sessions the Belafonte adventures were, because I don't know either.
It's impossible to know. I could read my notes, but that's a lot of work.
I want to say it was more than 4.
It was. I feel like you're right.
Also, what sound were you trying to make by saying cuckoo,
Just like
cuckoo?
Like the sound of
like
a
a submarine sound.
and bloops.
Oh, like
Yeah.
that beep, like the boop,
Yeah.
boop
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right. It started in quest 50.
Immediately when it came out of my mouth, I was like, "That's not it."
I thought it
Oh
was going to
my
be. I was
God.
like, is this some sort of like giant evil penguin we've never seen. Like, what is this?
It is 5 quests. It spans quest 50 to quest 54. We land on the shores in quest 54, pay Dagwood in comics and saddles, and Maisel greets us
Wow.
with a blunderbuss as we walk
Yeah,
onto the
dolphin
Griffin Heart.
saddles.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that is the same quest where we ended it by saying, screw it, we just revived Cade with a book.
What are you gonna do? You know what I
Dude,
mean?
that was 20 quests ago. That was like a year ago. Oh, half a year maybe.
Minimally 20 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, we've probably missed a
Several.
lot.
Oh yeah.
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 Because we're pretty good about it, but sometimes we just can't for schedule reasons.
Yeah. Life finds a way.
Wow. Wow. That's such a good
Yes, life
Yes.
finds a way.
I'm so mad I could.
Oh
I'm so mad.
yes. This is interesting here. What have we
Belmonte has
here?
been taken over by Jeff
Yeah.
Goldfish.
That
Everyone
would
is a
be even
prisoner.
better if he's like
You'll be
basically enslaved everyone
surprised
on
to
the ship.
know that I have taken a new wife.
Yeah,
Yes.
look at me. I'm the captain now.
Have you met all my pirate buddies?
Yeah, he has all the dagger hearts with him, right? He's like he was their pirate king.
I don't know if
for a
that
while.
actually happened or if
No,
we
what
just
happened?
made
It's canon. I don't know.
He's the pirate king.
Yeah. I want this town. Let's take it. Yes.
Mhm.
It'll be interesting.
God, Ben, you are so good at Jeff Goldblum. It's crazy.
It makes me happy. You get the spirit and the voice.
the different you do it like with his different levels,
yeah.
like the different levels of Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah,
Like it's like it's amazing.
Different levels of Pee Wee
talent.
Herman.
It's talent.
Yeah,
You mean
know
like
what I
his
mean? Where it's like-
fluctuating voice?
Mhm.
yeah, where he goes to different places with it.
Yeah. That's kind of the hook that I have. That's how
Yeah.
I can do it. Because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do.
You just gotta go from low to high.
I
It's
can't
like
do Pee Wee.
Pee Wee's tough.
I'm trying
to talk on the phone. That's like one of my favorites.
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks everyone. I'm looking forward to next week already.
Yeah. I know we said that we're going to end this campaign, but I have no idea how long it's going to take to actually end. It could take
6
like
sessions.
9 more months.
Could take another year. Yeah. It'll either end in
The longest season because we didn't break it up, so it's going to be like
100 episodes.
100 episode season or something. Crazy.
what we prefer.
It's good stuff.
All right. Thanks once again to our patrons on Patreon.
Indeed.
Keep the lights on here at the Land of Eames stream. And thanks to all the backers of the game. You can still purchase the game. Go to landofelmes.com. You can get the quick start guide. You can go to the pre-order store. Yeah.
And if you've already got it and you're looking for a group, check out our Discord. Again, available on landofbeam.com. There are always people putting together pickup games. And if you want to start your own game, there's plenty of players.
Indeed. All right. Until next time. Thanks.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.